we are making Fritz's Sloppy Joes tonight, okay? You're watching Galui's Mood Food. But Fritz, he's my brother, and he started this way back when, and we just kind of added a little bit to it. Mainly the onions, because we like lots of onions, but this was his Sloppy Joe put together, okay? We got 2 pounds of ground chuck, lean. We're going to put that in our frying pan. We already sprayed it just a little bit with some nonstick. We're going to put that in, and when you do, make sure you kind of watch it as you're going along, and you want it chopped up fine. Chop the meat up fine. Put that aside. My little saucer is my spoon mask, so I'm going to just start this, but what I'm going to do then from here, oh yeah, we get some nice sloppies out of this.
What else are you going to put in there with that?
Well, what else is going to go into it? I just want to get it even there. Even?
Even.
Alright. Now, what's going to go into this, after this gets browning, we got a cup of onion. Diced. Okay? Nice diced. We're going to get this going, get it browning, then we're going to put these in, let them roll for a while. Alright, we got some black pepper and onion powder going in right now. Couple good shakes of the black pepper. There we go. Works better that way.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh, it is fancy, isn't it?
You went to school for that, didn't you?
I did. And I can hold 2. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You talented.
Oh, yeah. Call me no slacker.
Not to your face, eh?
No. Some onion powder. Give it a good coat in there. Look at that right there. There you go. Alright. Now once this gets roaring here, again, chop fine, get it starting to brown nicely, then you want to add your onions. I already told you that. You already know that, so don't miss that step, okay? Now that I told you twice. Alright, we got the Sloppy Joe packets. 2 for 2 pounds of ground chuck that we got in here. Alright? Now here's where we change plans. We don't follow the label on the back of that thing. Alright, we go with tomato soup. 2 small cans, 10 3/4 each. Yeah, 3/4 ounces each. But there's 2 of these little babies, okay? And this is where it gets exciting.
Don't show them the label because they're not endorsing us.
No, they
They ain't endorsing us, so we're going to show them the label.
There you go. Alright. Ketchup. Who'd have thunk it? Ketchup goes in. This is where the brother's idea came in. This is Fritz, the brother. Alright. Dijon mustard. He started putting these things in. Believe it or not. Pure maple syrup. Get the good stuff. I'm telling you, even for your pancakes, it may be a little bit more money than one of them giant things of maple syrup that's artificial, but the flavor in this is so intense and so good and so pure, that's why it's pure maple syrup, that you don't need a lot, okay? I mean, this puppy's carried us a while and we've had pancakes and everything else with it. But these are the ingredients that are going to go into this. I'm going to chop this up here a little bit. And then, as always, after you get this here rip-roaring and everything good, what you do is you take some beer and you rinse your tomato soup cans out with the beer. And you give it a little shush-shush and you pour it back and forth and you pour that in there. So there's a little bit of beer in there that'll cook out. So I'm going to go ahead.
I didn't know we used beer.
No, we never use alcohol in
anything. Sometimes we even cook with it.
Except for everything we cook. If it isn't beer, it's wine, red or white. Okay.
It's bourbon.
There's
tequila.
There's one of our kids critters running around the floor there.
Oh yeah.
So
Movable knickknacks.
Movable knickknacks.
Cats are movable knickknacks.
And
and they'll let you know too when they smell the food cooking.
As one of our clients, great person that we know, sweet lady. She's got this thing that says, hair is not only a condiment, it's an accessory. Pet hair, okay? And I loved it. I love that. That was a good one. So we're just going to go ahead and brown this up. You don't have to watch me doing all this, you know, even as glammed up as I am to make, thank you, to make sloppy joes. Don't get too glammed, but, you know, I just didn't want to wear an old white t-shirt, you know, and look funk and everything. But when I dig into these, that white t-shirt's coming on, baby. It's coming on. So I'll see you back here in just a few minutes. You're watching Galui's Mood Food. Hey everybody, welcome back. I just got a ground chuck and onion facial here. Smells delicious. Works wonders, you know. Alright, we've had this cooking now for a while. We've broken all the chuck up into nice little pieces here. Our onions are getting soft and tender. We had drained the drippings off the ground chuck before we put the onions in. And do your birds a favor. You don't want to pour the drippings down your drain. It's not good for it. You know that. You don't want it to melt your bin liner. Okay? Get a couple slices of bread. Put them in a bowl and drain all that stuff off onto it. Throw it out to the birds. They'll love you.
Oh, they'll send you a Christmas card. They won't zero in on your car when it's parked in the driveway either. They'll go to the neighbor's house.
Now see, you're getting a thank you both ways for doing that. And they do love it. So anytime we have drippings, that's what we do with it. Alright, so this is looking beautiful. What we had done to get those onions kind of sweated and soft, a little softer, we had taken a half a cup of beer and we combined it between here and we combined it in with the tomato soup. Okay? So next goes in your packets of sloppy mix. Oh yeah, just sprinkle those right on over. Get it all in there. There's one. Oh, it's smelling good. There's your next one. Get that empty. Put it in there. Put that right there. Mix this up here a little bit. Oh, it's coming together here. Alright. Now that that's in there, our tomato soup that we had put into this bowl, and the reason why we had taken beer and we did the can swish to get all the rest of it out. And you gotta put beer in it to do it, you know. Water just wouldn't work.
Water? Fish swim in that stuff. You don't want to drink water.
No. So, that goes in. Now instead of using this bad boy, I'm going to get this stirred up here just a hair. And we got it on about a medium heat right now. Get this stirred in. Oh, that's looking pretty. That's looking real pretty. Alright. Now, there comes the rest of the magic. This is where Fritz got creative. He never added any beer, but hey, he might have that we didn't know of, or he will now. set that right there. Now, I can lick a finger, or I can do one of these and behave myself. In goes some ketchup. We're going to turn this down even lower, probably to about low to medium. You don't want it all bubbling up, so kind of put it more towards the low side, depending on how your oven is, if you have, or your stove top, if you have electric or if it's gas. Alright, we're going to add some ketchup. Good couple swirls of that. I'm going to add some Dijon mustard. Now this is all depending on your taste as well. So if you like the more mustardy, you add more mustard. If you don't want as much, don't add as much. You know, it's all up to you and what your taste is. So after you're done putting all this good stuff in, you can add a little bit more ketchup, you can add a little bit more mustard, and in goes our maple syrup. And we don't like them real sweet, but we like them enough. And again, this is pure maple syrup, so it's a little bit more stronger and concentrated, but extremely well worth it. So don't put a whole lot of that in. Now, I'm going to give this another good stir and get everything incorporated. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. They are gorgeous looking already here. And it's not even in a bun yet. Alright, so now it's all incorporated, and you give it a little taste test, okay? Which I'm going to let the camera guy do.
Oh, I get a taste.
Oh yeah, here you go. Taste test, taste test. What's it need? You tell me.
That's good. I just think it needs to just simmer for a little bit, let all that good stuff incorporate together.
No more of these good things?
Not yet.
Not yet. You can always check it after it incorporates. But let it simmer. Let it hang out. Let it do its thing. We're going to come back just a little bit and put this whole plate together for you. What we got going. And you're watching Galui's Mood Food. Ha! Ha! See you in a bit. Hey everybody, welcome back to Galui's Mood Food. This episode is about Fritz's famous Sloppy Joes. That's my brother. Turned out great. We had them simmering for about 15 minutes now. Look at that, would ya? I'm going to set that over here. Now we get the bun of your choice. We like ours with the little sesame seeds on them. Give another little stir there. Oh, we come in and we stirred it at least once in that 15 minutes just to get everything mingling in the pan. So we're gonna plate this up. We got ours with a side of chips here. But look at this, would ya? And I'll tell you what, if you want to make a larger batch, the longer this sits, the better it gets, so you can have it for a 2-day run. It's great. I mean, it truly is. Just reheat it and you're ready to go again. Meal's ready for 2 days. Oh yeah, he likes a lot. Yeah. Can't pick it up. Gotta eat it with a fork. Check that out. I'll wipe that little bit off here in a minute. Or he'll lick it off. Never know.
You never know.
Again, thank you for watching another webisode of Galui's Mood Food. Fritz's Sloppy Joes. Hope you enjoy the recipe. You're going to love it.
Yeah, forget that canned stuff.
Forget the canned stuff. Don't buy the pre-made canned Sloppy Joe. This is 1,000 times better, 1,000,000 times better. And it's actually a whole lot more inexpensive. So go with this. You won't regret it. It's wonderful. Now he wants to dig in, so I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. We'll see you next time. Galui's Mood Food. Take care.